later on, answer this. How much of that money you charge on your Patreon for people to watch your videos? They're how much videos. They're how... God, this is hard to read. Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of React Attack. I am Orange, and I wanted to do this video to kind of address something, to talk a little bit about reaction channels, why we do what we do, how things work, because I feel like there's a lot of people who don't quite understand or who don't want to take the time to learn or understand what goes on with this whole YouTube reaction game, at least when it comes to the music side of things. First and foremost, we are reactors. Us reactors, we listen to music, we give our opinions on it, we talk about the music. We share in the love for music with the fans of these bands that we react to. And it's why I do a 30-day deep dive into the artists and bands that people want me to dive into. Because I'm connecting with the fans. A big part of the bands, and I would say probably the bulk of bands, are the fans. They're the ones coming in watching the content. And I know some people probably think that you're just, using other people's content to farm clicks and views and things like that. And I wouldn't say we're doing that to farm clicks and views. I would say we're doing that to have a conversation, to start a conversation about music. I could spend a lot of time researching these bands, but why would I do that when I can have a conversation with first-time experiences with a band, right? I could go read the history of the band and talk about... But I'm not really going to get an in-depth look at this band if I don't get to meet the fans, right? So this is why I do 30-day deep dives. It gives us enough time to dive into the band and learn the band. Well, anyway, some people just don't quite understand what goes on in this space and in this lane of music. So I wanted to address something somebody had said to me today, and I'm not going to lie, I was pretty pissed about it at first. Made a post, and I'm going to leave that post up because I did respond to the guy on there, and I was not very nice. But it really bothers me when people decide to just say things and they have no clue what they're talking about. And maybe that's probably something I shouldn't do, and maybe you guys will say, hey, just ignore it, whatever. And that maybe I should. But when somebody calls in, question my character, that I have a big problem with, and that needs to be addressed in my eyes. Now, if it was somebody saying that, oh, you talk too much, or I might respond to them real quick and just go about my business, because those are just people who don't understand what a reaction is. But then there are some people who just kind of want to get nasty with it. And the thing with it is if you come at me with an energy, I'm only going to give that energy right back to you. So anyway, let's dive in. So I did a reaction here the other day. Actually, not even 24 hours ago, I did a reaction to it. Thank you to everybody who's came out and checked out this video, man. You guys are absolutely amazing. No more bullying. I love this song. And you all have had some really great comments. And don't get me wrong. You guys have been absolutely amazing. The real ones, you guys have been in the comments kicking ass and taking names. And I'm going to respond to everybody here. But this one just really kind of rubbed me the wrong way. This is, wow, you put a paywall up to watch a couple of your videos. No, thank you. I just won't watch your content anymore. Aside from the lack of punctuation in this post, thank you for everybody pointing that out on the comments thread in the post on my channel. But let me respond to that. I've never once, or will I ever, and I've said this in the post, make it very clear, I have never and never will I ever, within a 30-day deep dive, if I say this is day whatever of a 30-day deep dive and that video gets blocked, never will I put it behind a paywall. Never will I do that. I will always put it up for free. Like this one, for example, I did the live reaction to this one, and it got blocked. I file a dispute. I try to get it unblocked. Well, it doesn't get unblocked. So then I have to upload it onto a platform that actually looks after reaction channels when it comes to copyright claims, or when it comes to how fair use is, right? Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Fair use. Brain fart. Anyway, what we do here is legal. Us reacting to this, and I don't know, this is why I don't understand why people have a problem with it, because like what we're doing, stopping, and and this is why I get so upset with people who say you talk too much. Well, we have to talk. We have to give. What would be the point of doing a reaction if we just played the entire song? It wouldn't be a reaction. It'd be a listening party at most, right? And we have to stop copyright. We have to change it. We have to give our commentary on it. That's what we have to do. And I love doing that. I love having those conversations. I love talking out loud about this stuff. I don't always have people around me that I can grab and say, hey, listen to this song. This is awesome. So, again, never will I or have I ever put a BABYMETAL, a BABYMETAL, Electric Callboy song behind a paywall. And if I have, and it happened once, and I will say this, it did happen once where I forgot to put it onto public on Patreon. And I don't think this individual knows that you can put videos for public view on Patreon. But therein lies the ignorance. My point with it is somebody had reached out and said, hey, I see that it's for memberships only. Hey, sorry, I forgot to hit the public. I went over there, I fixed it right away, and they got the video. They were able to watch the video, and it's also on Rumble. And I don't put anything on memberships on Rumble, so you could go over to Rumble and watch it for free. So I would never put any of that behind a paywall. Let's go more into it because there's more to the comment here. Later on, answer this. How much of that money you charge on your Patreon for people to watch your videos? God, this is hard to read. Mark, come on, my guy. How much that money goes to BABYMETAL for their content that you're making money off of freely. I hardly make any money off of BABYMETAL. BABYMETAL has made more money off of me than I've made off of BABYMETAL. I can promise you that. And if you guys want, I can do a deeper dive into it with the analytics. I can show you the analytics. But most of my videos that I do, I would say on this channel overall, get copyright claimed and at most share. Now, every now and then we'll get a monetized video, and hey, it works out. It's cool. I'm into it, right? But for the majority of the time, I do not get any money for any of these videos. The copyright owner, which would be BABYMETAL, gets the revenue from these videos. So for somebody to come here and say that I'm taking money, stealing money from BABYMETAL when they are literally making the money from me doing these reactions, and I'm okay with that. I'm very okay with that because it keeps the band going. It's supporting the band. It keeps content coming. It keeps you guys come on. It keeps the conversations going, right? Yeah, so I like the fact that this person is going to sit there and say that I steal money is absolutely hilarious. And I do have tiers on Patreon that you can pay for, absolutely. And we're going to be retooling that as well. We're going to be changing things over there. We're actually making. And you guys, I'll show this to you too. I just changed the YouTube memberships around so they're much more affordable. We have 3 tiers: $1, $2, and $3. So that's it. And we are going to be mirroring the same thing over on Patreon. So if you guys like Patreon, you can go over there and do that. So any members content will be also uploaded on Patreon under a paywall, but it's members content. Anytime that we get something blocked that's a part of a 30-day deep dive will be released to the public for free on Patreon and Rumble. And I will always try to dispute the copyright claims. Even if the disputes don't go through, which they never go through hardly ever, I will still put it up there. And I'm not mad about it. But this person seems to be pretty upset that apparently supporting BABYMETAL and them making the money off of the reactions is I guess that's not happening to him because he knows he's in the analytics. He does YouTube, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. They don't get a dime, which they do. We just explained that. Explain that here in front of I did in front of everyone. People you like. I will explain everybody. I will show the analytics. I am 100% transparent when it comes to this stuff. Probably more so than I should be. In front of everyone, people like you, and what do you mean by that? People like me. What does that mean? You don't even know me, dog. And you're going to sit here and say people like you. You don't even know me, dude. You don't know my integrity. You don't know who I am, what I've been through. If I really wanted to make money on YouTube, do you think I would be doing music reactions? This space is oversaturated with content creators. We have artists now who want to make more money on their channel, so they're doing reactions. I mean, we're talking about artists who've been established just now getting into doing music reactions, right? So this space is filled with copyright claims, a bunch of red tape, a bunch of craziness. Why? If I really wanted to make a whole buttload of money on YouTube, I'd be building AI channels and pushing it until the cows come home. But that's not what happened here. This is genuine and authentic. And I think it's ridiculous for this person. The people like you are the worst because you steal from people you get your content from the artist. If it wasn't for them, you wouldn't have a YouTube channel. Not to mention, these artists love reaction channels. Why? Because it's free promotion for them, and they're also making the money off of it. So this whole comment here is just out of complete ignorance. The fact that this individual thought they had a leg to stand on and didn't. I bring receipts, folks. When I say something, and if it's wrong, I will admit it. I will tell you. I have humility. I have integrity. I will tell you if I fucked up, I fucked up. But sorry, Mark, not in this situation. I did not fuck up. You just didn't have a clue what the hell you were talking about, and you made yourself look silly. And that's unfortunate, man, because, the baby metal community, the ones, are absolutely amazing. They're great people. They lift me up. They call me out when I need to be called out. They help me out. They're not rude. But I don't know what this guy is, man. He's just on some hateful stuff, bro. Let me give you a little bit of advice. This is probably not the way to live your life, is going around and saying things that you know nothing about, my guy. So take the advice and, think about what you typed it. You typed it. You had plenty of time to think about what you were going to say and think about the situation. But you went and did it anyway, and that's okay. That's okay. Here's the thing, Mark. If you don't want to watch my content, totally cool. That doesn't bother me at all. I want people here at this channel who want to be here, who enjoy what we do here, who love what we do here, who want to be a part of what we do here. Those are the people that I want here. And if you don't want to be here, Mark, that's cool, man. You ain't got to be here, dog. It's all good. Good luck to you, Mark. I appreciate you. Anyway, I don't. Anyway. With that being said, guys, it just really rubbed me the wrong way. And even reading it again is kind of like getting me going, because it's just like Baby Metal has made way more money off my channel, than I have when it comes to reacting to their music. And I'm okay with it. It's all good. I ain't mad about it. Anyway, y'all, just wanted to touch base on this comment a little bit. And, it was funny, too, because here, let's go to the post real quick, because too funny. You tuned into the channel to watch the host react. If you want to see the video or hear the music, you can do that elsewhere, like on the Baby Metal channel. Go over there. So even watching on my channel is still benefiting Baby Metal in multiple ways, whether it's bringing them ad revenue from my channel, or whether it's promoting them as a band. There's all kinds of different ways. Last I checked, I paid for CDs and DVDs, so I could do that instead of watching someone else react to it. If I was only interested in the content, seems like you pay for entertainment no matter where you get it. I have no complaints. Fantastic comment, Paul. You are a legend, and I think I even said that in the comment. You guys are absolutely amazing people, so thank you guys. And I could roast this guy harder, but we're not going to do that, man. We're gonna kind of take somewhat of a high road, but it's just something I wanted to touch base on, because we are reactors. We're going to stop. We're going to pause. Copyright thing. We're doing everything we can to avoid copyright claims. And now there's this whole issue with Universal Music, who's like copyright claiming and taking down channels, man. This channel might be taken down. One day I could wake up and not have any of this channel. We could lose this channel. But I love this music thing so much that I'm going to keep doing it, even if I don't make any money off of it. That's just what it is. So yeah. Anyway, just wanted to touch base on that a little bit. Like I said, I love doing this. I love this music, this reaction community. I've made a lot of great friends, people I call family now in this whole thing, and I just wish people would just take the time to understand a little bit more. Maybe ask. You guys can hit me up, DMs, whatever. Hit me up in the comments. I'll do everything I can to reply to you guys. But if there's an issue, just come talk to me. We'll get it figured out. And if you guys ever see a video inside of a 30-day deep dive that is behind a paywall, please let me know, and I will be sure to fix it. Again, thank you guys. Yeah. Paul, that's funny, that comment. Yeah. Oh, so was it bad that Sam Goody charged $10 more than what they paid for it? Like, come on, man. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm done talking about it. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. The ones, you all rock. I greatly appreciate every single one of you guys. Anyway, we're done talking about it. Thank you guys for hanging out with me on this one. And let's move on. We got some more Baby Metal to react to, so stay tuned. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. The ones, you all rock. We'll catch you on the next one. Remember, everybody, stay nuclear. Peace.